beautiful people, it's Courtney. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. Today I have for you a 100% honest, underrated slime shop review video, and before we hop into it, please make sure to click that subscribe button if you aren't already so you could stay updated with all my new videos, and let's try to reach our goal of 600,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's keep this intro super short, and I'm hopping in with the first slime shop, which is from Lovable Slimes US. So this package came with some charms, some candy, borax, a whole box of Skittles, so thank you so much, and all the slimes were really nicely packaged. So this first slime is called Strawberry Birthday Cake Batter, and this is a really nice kind of like clay butter slime, and it's absolutely beautiful. It has some fake sprinkles in it. It's this really pretty light pink color, and it's scented amazing. It smells like strawberry, and it has one of the best strawberry scents I have ever felt. It's really soft, really holdable, spreadable. I really enjoyed this one so much. It was one of my favorites. And as always, if you've never seen my videos before, I will link all of these down below in the description box. So if you want to check out these slime shops, you could check them out there. I'll link them below for you. This next slime is called Raspberry Sorbet, and it is a cloud cream, and it's this beautiful two-toned layered cloud cream. The colors together are absolutely beautiful. I had so much fun mixing them. I love nothing more than like a good slime mixing with beautiful pastel colors, and this one was scented just like the name, and oh my gosh, this is one of the best scents I have ever smelled. Their scents are totally on point. I was so impressed with them, and this was a really nice, smooth, holdable cloud cream as well, so I was just super impressed with all of their slimes. Next, we have Minnie's Party, which is a clear, thick slime, and it has some Minnie Mouse sprinkles in it. This one was unscented, I'm assuming to help keep the clarity nice and clear, but this was so much fun to play with. I really enjoyed this. You guys know, if you've watched my videos before, I love more of like the putty type of clear slimes, the ones that aren't very sticky, but still stretchy, but very holdable. I know, it's like such a specific criteria, but this one was just that. It was absolutely amazing and had some great bubble pops. This next package is coming from Daily Slimes, and inside they had a whole bunch of extras for me, and then the slimes were packaged in some Ziploc baggies. I do think they could have probably used some bubble wrap or something more secure inside the box. So inside here she sent some slime extras and a ton of amazing candy, so thank you so much. This first slime is called Blueberries and Blueberry Syrup, and this was one of my favorites from the bunch. Just look at it. It is so satisfying. It is like a thick jelly slime, and it has some white foam beads in it. I think this one was incredible. Now, all of her slimes were unscented, but I loved the texture of this one. It was so amazing. This next slime is called Peach Ricotta Pancake, and this is a very thick peach colored cloud cream slime. This one was a little dense and a little stiff in my opinion for me, and what I prefer, I like them to be a little more creamy and spreadable. This one was slightly overactivated, but it wasn't too stiff, so it was still fun to play with, and I still enjoyed this one a lot as well. So to be honest with you guys, I'm not sure what happened to the label on the bottom of this one. All the other ones were so nicely done, and this one just kind of looked like it was taped all on there. But this one is called Now and Later Crunch Lemon Lime, and this was so pretty. I had such high hopes for it. This is like a super crunchy foam butter slime, and at first it was very thick, and then you'll see it like inflated so much. However, the only thing that I didn't like and made it almost unfun to play with was it had so much fallout. The beads just did not want to stay in, but the texture of it was incredible. So I would have loved to see a slime like this without the foam beads because it was so much fun to play with. Now, typically I only review 3 slimes and I let people know this before they send them to me, but for this one she did send 4 and I loved this one so much I really wanted to show it to you guys really quickly. This was actually my favorite out of all of them, and this one was an amazing putty. It was so beautiful. It was like a clear slime, but it was very thick and holdable, but it was perfect. It had such nice bubble pops, and I just enjoyed this one so much. So it was definitely my favorite, and I totally had to show it to you. Now on to this next slime package from Glitter Crazy, and inside she sent some extras, a squishy, and of course the slimes, which were really nicely packaged. The labels on the bottom were just kind of like taped on there. I would highly recommend it either to not do it like that or maybe just get some actual sticker labels. You could get like 1,000 for $3, so they're very, very affordable on Amazon. I'll link them down below for anybody who's interested, but for $3 you really can't beat it, and it beats having like a flap of paper kind of just coming up on the edge of the slime container. But let's actually talk about the slime. So this was a snow fizz and it was really crunchy. However, it was a little bit on the overactivated side. It didn't have too much stretch or give to it, so it wasn't the best for like poking and stuff, but I still enjoyed the texture. It still wasn't like too overactivated where I couldn't enjoy it. This next slime is called Let's Party, and this was probably one of the most beautiful slimes I've seen in a long time. It had this beautiful metallic color and gold glitters in it, and it was like a jelly cube slime. However, some of the jelly cubes were already like popped in them, but the problem I had with this slime is it was very, very sticky, kind of the opposite of the last slime. I had to keep activating it, but it would still stick to me, and the slime was starting to like harden and stiffen, so I just couldn't find a good balance for this one, so it wasn't very satisfying to play with, but I think it was so beautiful. This last slime was definitely my favorite from them. This one was called Jingle Bell Rock, and it is a cloud slime, and it is a really nice red color. By the way, all these slimes were scented, and at first it was a bit stiff. It kind of reminded me maybe of like a Slime Obsidian cloud slime. But after I stretched it and kind of got it fluffed up a lot, I just kept stretching and stretching, and after about 5 minutes it had an amazing, very steady drizzle to it. It was wonderful. I absolutely loved this one. It was a great cloud slime and I would highly recommend it. And the last package I have from you guys is called the Slimey BFFs, and this package came really nicely packaged in bubble wrap and tissue, and of course there were the slimes. We had some extra slimes and then just a little baggie of squishies and borax. This very first slime was a cloud slime called Winter Wonderland. So this was a cloud slime that's this pretty light blue color, and it was scented like gingerbread men, and it had some like glitter glue on top and some pearl beads on top as well. This slime had a really nice and soft texture to it, and it actually had a really good drizzle as well. It didn't fluff up and it wasn't a very constant and steady drizzle, but it still was really nice and I really enjoyed the soft texture on it. The only thing was in this slime and in all of the slimes they sent, I actually found a hair in all of them, which is like one of my pet peeves and kind of unfortunate. So I would highly recommend just always wiping down your surfaces to make sure no hairs get in, and do the best you can to prevent it, because if there was in all three, it was kind of like a little bit of a problem and not so much just like a one-time thing. So always make sure to wear your hair up and all of that. Now this next one was kind of worrisome. This one was called Candy Cane Twist, and it actually found a staple in it. So this goes back to having a clean workspace, because this could present a really big problem if one of your customers got hurt from finding a staple in their slime. I was kind of worried to like go through the slime, so I didn't play with this one too much. It kind of had like a lot of just kind of debris in it. It felt like maybe like dirt and stuff from on the table or sand, but I was kind of nervous to play with it just because I didn't want to make sure there was no other staples in it. Now this last slime was called Peach Puff, and this was a butter slime, and it did deflate quite a bit, as you could see. Inside this one I also found a few hairs as well, and just kind of like random little specks of things in it. There was definitely glitter in it, but it did have a really nice soft and sizzly texture to it. It was a butter slime, and it was a great butter slime. I just wish it was maybe a little cleaner and just maybe a little more sanitary methods were taken for these slimes, because the texture on this one was great and I really enjoyed it. But it just, I don't know, I felt a little weird playing with it. If you made it to the end of this video, you are part of my hashtag Staple Squad. Leave that in the comments down below and I'll feature you in my next video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.